Nicky, it's always special playing your old club. Are you looking forward to running out against Gloucester on Sunday?
Of course, yeah. Obviously when the fixtures came out, you always look to see when you're playing your old club, and Boxing Day wasn't the success I was hoping it was going to be, but obviously we've got another chance now on Sunday to put things right from what happened at Kingsholm, and obviously more importantly to get a really important win for us.
Di called that game a real hiding, which is probably fair to say, I think. Is that kind of thing that you still remember and still hurts?
Yeah, of course you do. Things like that should hurt, and you should try and learn from that performance, and obviously try to make things right when you get the next opportunity. So it was a day that didn't go well for us, but Gloucester played some really good stuff, and obviously when they're on that form at Kingsholm, they're really tough to play against. We said we've come hopefully a long way since then. So our performances the last few weeks have improved, and obviously we need to carry on doing that on Sunday.
Do you follow their progress or look at their results as well as our own during the season?
Yeah, I do. So I've got lots of friends who are still there, and so I spent 2 years there. So you do. I do it with Cardiff as well. I spend a lot of time with. So you look to see how they're doing and performances, and obviously lots of friends there. So you need some banter with them as well.
What are you expecting from them on Sunday?
You know, there's going to be a tough game like every other game in the Premiership. We're going to be aware of what they bring to the table. There's plenty of footage on them and the style that they play, but more importantly it's all about how we play. Obviously we know it's a big game for us. They're on the back of a loss as well against Exeter, so they'll be hurting and they'll be looking to come and put that right. Probably
known as one of the better counter-attacking teams, which I suppose puts pressure on you guys as kickers to make sure everything's spot on.
Yeah, it was the same against Northampton, obviously with Diggy and Ashton and Foden. They're a tough back three to play against, and I thought we handled them pretty well. And obviously it's the same this week with some real strike runners in their back three, a very talented back line and a big solid pack. So we know we've got all areas that have got to be covered, and obviously we'll be looking to keep them under wraps as much as we possibly can.
What are the positives you can take out of the Northampton game at the weekend?
I think in patches we played some really good stuff, especially the first half. Played some good field position, got some good ball, and so he created a few opportunities which we weren't clinical enough to take. Obviously we let ourselves down with a few silly mistakes that gifted Northampton some points, and it was unfortunate that Dom got injured, so we're down to 14 men, but all credit to Northampton, they capitalise on our errors, and obviously been down a man as well.
Obviously every week we almost talk about another injury. Like Dom last week, how difficult it is to lose at 10. You were about the only two standing from the first team to the first start of the season. Is that difficult when you've got different centres to play with different wingers to bring into the game?
Obviously you'd be lying if you said it wasn't ideal, obviously with new players coming in and learning partnerships and moves, but that's just the situation we're in. Obviously some of the boys have been here most of the season anyway, so they can fit in. Obviously Paul Emmerich's come in and has shown that he's a great carrier and solid in D as well, so he's fitting in and learning as we go on now.
Training in the sunshine this week, this makes a nice change.
Yeah, it's lovely. The pitch is actually a bit too hard now, so we could do with a little bit of rain just to soften it up. But
never ever happy.
No, I know exactly. We're rugby players. We're not supposed to be happy. We just moan.
Lastly, so how I mean, obviously you moved up from Gloucester this year. You're in London now, in West London. How did you find life up here and living up here?
It's really good. Obviously, there's plenty going on, and we've settled in well now. We've been here for quite a while now, and obviously I hate Elliot Daly. He's trying to get me back for what I did to him.
I can hear him.
But I'm blocking him out because that's the professional I am.
He's just a kid, isn't he?
Exactly. He needs to learn as well, respect his elders. And
you are very old.
Well, I'm slightly older than him, possibly not as older as you, Alison, maybe.
Harsh.
True though.
Good comeback. Thank you very much, Nicky. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you.